What's up, people? This is Suli Breaks, and welcome to By the Fireside episode 5. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, as I always ask. A few people have sent me in stories. I'm trying to get around them as we're going along. I'm trying to get through as many as possible. It's a bit difficult for me to memorize all of them, which is quite hard, but I'm trying my best. And make sure you check out my other show, which is Poetry Weekly, and my other show, Riddle Riddle. Aside from that, is there much more to say? This story is a fairly popular story. You might have heard it somewhere before. So I'm not sure who the author is. No one really credits the author. I think it's a story that goes around. If I find the author, then I'll try and credit them. If you can even research the story. I'm not sure what it's called, so I'm not going to try and self-title it because I think it's quite popular and there might actually be a title for it, but I've never heard one. I've seen it on TV, internet, and everything. There once was a young boy, a little boy. And the little boy lived with his mum. The only thing about his mum was that she had one eye. Now, at a young age, the little boy, he didn't mind this. Like, to him it was normal. You grow up around your parents, things like that are no issue. Until he started going to school. When he started going to school, kids would tease him, talking about his mum having one eye. They say your mum had one eye. And when his mum would come to pick him up, they'd tease him. He got to the point where he got extremely embarrassed. He got to the point where he said to his mum, "Could you stop coming to my school because it's really extremely embarrassing?" So his mum attempted to stop coming as much, so he wasn't so ashamed. But still the teasing carried on. And then when his mum would come and pick him up from practice or anywhere, his mum always showed up in times, obviously when he needed her, but at times when he didn't think it was convenient. His friends, he'd tease friends, he'd be embarrassed. So he set in his mind, he said to himself, "I'm going to work so hard that I can get away from this woman. One eye, all she ever does is embarrass me. I want to work hard so I can get away from her because she's so embarrassing." So true to his word, the little boy studied hard. He studied. He grew up, became a big man, went off to university, was away from his mum, got a good job. When he got his job, he made sure he moved as far away from his mum as possible. So a period of almost 10 years went past without him seeing his mum. He gets married, living with his kids and his wife. Then one day there's a knock at the door. He tells his wife, "Go and see who it is." So his wife goes to the door, she opens and he shouts to him, "Hey, there's a woman here. She says she knows you, she has one eye." Now the boy remembers that this is his mother. But he's still extremely embarrassed. And his kids go to the door and they start saying, "Who's this woman with one eye? Who's this woman with one eye?" And he says to his kids, "Go away, that's a stranger, I don't know this woman. Why the hell would she be at our door?" And his mum's there trying to talk to the kid, trying to convince. And the man tells his children, "Shun her, tell her to go away, we don't want no beggars around here. I have no idea who that woman is." So just like that, his wife closes the door on his mother. A few years pass, and for some reason the man has a business meeting which is around the area of where he used to live with his mum. So he tells his wife, "Oh, I'm going on a business meeting, so I'll be away for a few days." So he goes to his business meeting. On his way back from his business meeting, he decides to himself, I haven't seen my mum for a few years, I even want to see our old area. Let me just pass through and see what's happening. So he goes back to his old street, back to his old house. He knocks on the door. He knocks for ages, and nobody answers the door. And he's thinking, why has no one answered the door? So he goes to his neighbours. And he knocks on the door, the neighbours. Fortunately, the neighbour recognised him, said hello. And he says to her, "Yeah, what's up? Been so long, She says, "Oh, you've grown so much." And he says to her, "I just came to come and look for my mum. How is she? I haven't seen her for ages." The neighbour goes silent. She says to him, I'm not sure if you heard, but your mum passed away. I'm so sorry, she passed away, but before she passed away, she gave me this note to give to you." So the boy, he feels grief in his chest, because obviously in his heart is hurting. His mum passed away. So he takes a note and he reads it in front of the neighbour. The note read, "Dear son, I'm sorry that all these years I've been an embarrassment to you. And I apologize. I tried my best. I didn't mean to scare you and your kids. I'm so sorry. It's just that when you was young, you had an accident and you lost one of your eyes, and I couldn't bear my son going for the rest of his life with only one eye, so I gave you one of my own. I'll just leave you lot to digest that one. It's not too long, but to me it gives me kind of goosebumps even saying it, but I feel it's quite a powerful story. I'll leave you guys to digest that one. Tell it, make sure you tell it on. This is all about storytelling, and make sure you pass it on. We don't want the tradition to die. I'm doing my best to make sure you pass it on. If you enjoyed anything, if there's anything I've done which you didn't like so much and I haven't done in previous episodes, or things I have done in previous episodes which you did like, let me know so I can try and adjust around it. Apart from that, keep on sending your stories round. I'll keep on getting to them, and I'll keep on sitting by the fireside. Suli Breaks.